shit talked in.
Hello,
I thought he died. I thought he died. This is very embarrassing.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm even talking.
Yes, you are. You were talking. Okay, shut up. All right. Reg set silencio. Silencio. Hello, my little munchkins. I am Jimmy, and this is Mama. Say your goddamn fucking line, dog.
Matthew.
Yeah.
I already said it, you nincompoop.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Alright, now today we're gonna be reacting to the Russian Badger. He is way more famous than us. He has 8.27 million views and subscribers. He's the GOAT for real. Matthew's a big fan. We're gonna be reacting to his newest video, alright? So this ruins your life.
At the time of recording.
Right, set, go.
Apparently, that's what the title says.
Welcome to Arma 3, a video game. Welcome to Arma 3, a video game, sort of, where you attempt to bust down your wrists and take over an island by turning people into walking ATMs and destroying anyone or thing that disagrees with your tax policy. Sorry, that was kind of vague. I hate when people are vague. Let me do that over again. Arma 3 is a military simulator so dedicated to real-life accuracy that the developers literally went to jail for it.
Wait, what? What? Really? They went to jail for it? Huh? Excuse me? What did you say?
Yep.
That's insane, bro. That's insane. Imagine going to jail over... Damn, those are some dedicated fucking coders. Imagine going to jail for coding. That's insane, bro. Also, guys, thank you for the 34 subscribers. Yep. I am so happy. And also, if you like our content that we're doing, make sure to subscribe. Also, if we get 50, remember guys, if we get 50 subscribers, I will make
the video hasn't even started.
Okay, wait. If we do 50 subscribers, we will make Matthew wear a maid outfit.
What?
Yeah. There's no escaping it.
You might think your favorite video game is realistic.
I didn't agree to this.
These guys were taking such detailed photos around some military bases that they were staring down the barrel of 20-year sentences on espionage charges.
Fucking amateurs!
Created by Baloney Intergalactic in 2013, primarily so Iran could prank Israel into thinking they shot down one of their F-35s when they didn't.
Who managed to talk Badger into playing the game Iran used footage from in real propaganda?
Arma 3 is easily the most fascinating video game you should never play. And you don't even have to take my word for it. This game ruined my life. This is a cry for help. My wife left me.
What?
I ate a human once.
What? I'm gonna put a comment that says, I ate my grandma. No. Okay.
I have 1,500 hours.
Calm down.
Was that funny?
Yeah, it was.
Shot in the head by someone in a bush 4 miles away.
Huh?
Arma 3 is not only played by some of my favorite people on the planet.
I am going to eat flameless ration heater.
But it's also the only video game ever made where the players are genuinely confused that other players want to play it too.
What? Oh, hell no!
Damn. Me and Mr. Butter on a Tuesday night kicking my little sister and sacrificing her blood to whoa.
I'm going to your house tomorrow.
Hey, we didn't have to bring that up. We did not have to bring that up. Why did you have to bring that up?
I'm going to your house tomorrow, bro. And I'm gonna bash your head in with a metal pipe.
Whoa!
It's gonna be hilarious.
Whoa!
I'm uploading that.
What?
Arma. You know what? I wouldn't even call Arma a video game because it's a simulator.
I'm gonna put the captions. Lol, bro beat me in Fortnite. I had to put him in his place.
Imagine we do a photo of you holding my inhaler and me on the floor and with the caption, "Bro beat me in Fortnite. I had to get my payback."
true. That would
Here are
happen.
things like fun
Yeah.
and balance.
Very
Wait,
realistic.
please don't take my inhaler. Please don't. Not again.
Obviously. You mean not again? I've never done that.
Yes, you have. You ate it.
That's what we call gaslighting.
Fuck you.
What are you
Anyways,
on, bro?
well,
I've
neither
never
of those
eaten
things.
an inhaler.
Yes, you have, dog.
Their
Anyways,
ruthless
let's
dedication
continue.
to realism. In any other FPS, a predator drone showing up means you might lose a buddy or two, and you are notified 15 seconds in advance.
Enemy
Damn.
predator missile incoming.
Ooh, when a predator drone shows up in Arma, you're getting no advance notice. You're probably not going to see it. You're probably not going to hear it, and it's putting your entire squad in the kill feed.
Is that a friendly remote controlled vehicle?
Wow, German Ultrasoft Smooth Tear is muchísimo más
Is that a friendly remote control vehicle? Wow.
suave y absorbente.
Spanish.
Wowie zowie.
Wowie zowie. I'm having
The Spanish Inquisition.
no. Ads are wild, bro. What the fuck?
Good lord.
Now, when I say realism, Arma players already know that there's both realism and realism, especially when it comes to the physics engine.
Herboku, get the fuck down from there right now.
Whoa.
What the fuck are you doing? Herboku, it come with egg roll.
Like, on one hand, the realism is astounding. Just look at the painstaking detail they put in the heads-up displays on some of these vehicles.
Hey, how much do you think it would
Okay.
cost if I spilled some gamer fart on this monitor?
But on the other
Oh,
hand,
shit.
you can't jump in this game without a mod.
By the way, my screen is still on the ad.
The realism
How? We passed that. We've been passing that.
Oh, there we go. You paused it and it caught up immediately.
Okay. Whew. But like, dog, honestly, if we ever get sponsored by Gaber Subs and we get our own drink, we're gonna call it. So we're gonna call it Jimmy, like Matthews armpit sweat for like a first one, right? and then the next
What?
one, Jimmy's titty milk. I'm a man, by the way. Anyways, we should continue on the video.
is astounding.
Dog, you got
Is he gonna is he gonna turn trans for
Pretend that I'm some
one
Arma
drink?
veteran that knows
What? Huh? What did he say? I didn't hear you. I can't hear you.
Is he gonna turn trans for? Is he gonna turn trans for one drink? Find out whenever we get sponsored by Gamer Subs.
Hilarious.
everything about everything, because this is the only game I've ever played where guys will be like, yeah, I'm brand new to Arma. I just started playing. How many hours do you have? 4,000. But as a piece of shit
Damn.
outsider tourist that picked it up for 50 hours, I think it's such a fascinating game that it somehow feels like more than a game. And I made this video to explain why.
Holy.
Much like Arma itself, it'll be confusing, it'll be boring, it'll be exciting, and then it'll be ending. Most likely because you got vaporized by something you could barely see.
Yo, does that look like an F-35 to you?
Oh god. It looks like the fucking angel of our unmaking, bro.
Did you say F-35?
Yeah,
That
it's
is,
an F-35.
That's an F-35. What the fuck is that?
Oh shit. R.I.P. to those bros.
Jesus
Hey, don't
R.I.P.
say
to
the
those.
Lord's name in vain.
He is a hardcore Christian. That's. I think. I don't know.
I can't
I met this guy like what, 2 weeks ago?
Don't.
You know how this channel's been going on for more than a month?
Okay. Anyways, if you didn't know, I kicked a child. I ate a
I
child.
have a hunch that it was an F-35, dog.
Shout out to methamphetamine. Shout out to caffeine for making
Folks,
this video
by the way,
possible. I was absolutely railing.
Titties! Titties!
3 scoops a day of either gamer fart or rad sickness for months on end to make this video come to
I
life.
need you to shut up for like once in your life.
But, but Matthew, you saw what
So
it
you can
was.
support videos like this in the future by using code
Did
BADGER
you
for
see
10%
what it
of this
was?
video possible.
It
I was
was
absolutely
titties.
railing. 3 scoops a day of either gamer fart or rad sickness for months on end to make this video come to life.
It was titties, Matthew. I had to say something.
Yep.
I had to say something, dog. I had to.
Okay.
Imagine we get. Imagine if we buy
Okay.
gamer farts. That would be cool. I want that. Anyway.
Imagine
Support
if we,
videos like this.
the way you said it. Imagine if we buy gamers.
Are you okay, dog? Matthew? Hello?
% off.
Dog, you glitched out. All I hear is, imagine if we buy
Code Badger for 10% off or free lobotomies.
Ooh, free lobotomies.
In the future by using code BADGER for 10% off at the link below. This shit will annihilate your drowsiness and just keep serving, so you can still afford to chain smoke menthols at divorce court.
What the fuck?
Don't forget to use code BADGER or I don't get the commission, so don't fuck that up, please.
Okay. Alright. My POV, my uncle breaking into my house and sliming out my whole family just because of a miscommunication. What?
Communication.
Oh! Okay,
Hey, baby.
okay.
¿Estás bien?
Alguien me robó mi
Let's roll.
Spanish noises.
Y ahora no paro de sudar.
Fui yo. Me protege del sudor 24/7.
Y ahora me tiene sudando.
The fuck are
Tú
you saying?
deseas cruzar el puente a más oportunidades, prepararte bien y tener experiencias en carreras que realmente
Spanish
tienen demanda.
noises.
Tú puedes
Damn, I'm
comenzar por
cooked.
ese puente.
Noises. Okay.
Damn, I'm cooked.
Alright, it was just
Damn,
Spanish.
damn, I'm cooked.
Don't, guys, you are protected from the Spanish.
Welcome back to
noises.
Arma 3, a video game so massive it's less of a video game and more of a stress test to your graphics card. Forcing your GPU to render 104 square miles of detailed terrain and who knows how many sheep might sound like torture, but don't worry. If you drop your settings down from
I'm not.
ultra to low, you might get an additional frame per second.
Huh?
Arma 3 taught me 25 FPS is playable. 20 FPS is playable. 15 FPS is playable. Fuck you. 10 FPS is playable. It's not uncommon for Arma frame rates to dip into the single digits with all the shit going on in a firefight, which is basically like watching a PowerPoint presentation of your own death. There is a quick fix to this problem, which is of course liquidating my 401k along with any chance that my child will ever go to college so I can flex
Damn.
on the entire server with a brand new RTX 5090 and a stupidly overclocked 9950X 3D.
Known 5090 user does not inquire about frame drops.
15. You know what I'm on? I'm on a 2060
I should
Super.
get a garbage clean.
You can just erase super from that equation.
Is his cigarette popping out of his pilot helmet?
Yeah, and it moves
I don't
when it
think you're allowed
talks.
to do that.
Dialing it back a bit, the point that I'm making here is the first thing you need to know about Arma is that Arma is gigantic. I want to say that it's a
Okay.
bottomless pit, but even the word bottomless doesn't feel deep
Oh.
enough.
There is no bottom to this pit, bro.
The scale is massive, the arsenal is massive, the mechanics
Yo,
are massive, the maps are
what he's
massive, and
saying,
the
what he's saying
influence
is very
massive.
true.
Millions
I
of
haven't
people
played
play
the
it on a daily
game. I
basis.
just
Hundreds
believe
of
him.
thousands of military personnel are trained on a fork of it every year. I'm looking at you, Lance Corporal Fuckfit, and I'd argue that the
Oh,
entire
damn.
Battle Royale genre is just one big branch of Arma. You might think the puppet
Touche.
masters of society are
That's
Minecraft YouTubers, but I'm starting to think that deep down the entire globe is silently dominated by Arma modders.
Matthew, do
Oh.
the thing with your headphones. You know what I'm talking about.
Okay, but like, what do you want me to do with such power?
You know what? I'm gonna insult you, and you're gonna do it the most courageous way. You know what? Matthew,
Yo, Roblox, YouTuber boy, shut up.
damn, I didn't even get to say it. Okay, your cut is trash, you dumbass piece of shit. Your videos are dumb. Your channel
First of all,
sucks.
it's not. I'm proud of it. My videos are dumb.
Yes,
Fuck you, bro.
I'm
I'm not
sorry.
even editor, bro. Like, hold up. Wait. If my
wait.
videos are trash, so
It was a joke.
it's
It was a joke. Do not do the mic thing. No.
anyway. Okay.
Okay, I think that's enough.
This game is literally the biggest reason I sold my soul to the Marine Corps infantry.
Huh? What?
Um,
This game is the literal. We're just talking about some bullshit immediately when we get in the game. This game literally is the biggest reason why I sold my sword to the Marine Corps Federate for
6 years.
for 6 years. What the fuck?
So yes,
Shut
the
up.
American government does owe its continued existence to Arma.
So it should be no surprise that my experience with Arma 3 also started with mods. My homie Clue jammed a Taurus 606 chambered in 357 Magnum in my face and politely asked if I wanted to make a video on Arma 3, to which I replied, absolutely. All right, he said. Download Arma 3 along with 7 separate DLCs, join this custom Discord server, open the modding list Google Doc, download this HTML mod list file, which automatically downloads 37 separate mods at once, download TeamSpeak 6, install TeamSpeak 6, then uninstall TeamSpeak 6 after you realize you actually need TeamSpeak 3, download communication software from the Mesozoic era, enable Task Force Arrowhead Radio, join this custom TeamSpeak server at this IP, join this custom Arma server at this IP with the password FartGamer69, and just like that, oh boy. You're ready to play Arma 3. I can't wait to stick a secondhand black market anti-aircraft gun that has no business being in the back of a Toyota Tacoma into the back of a Toyota Tacoma.
The fact that you put that in the back of a Tacoma is so funny.
I don't think it's funny because
Welcome to the Greek island of Altus, where
guys, I think that's dangerous.
But I get to play the game that's gonna ruin my life and my financial stability.
And your relationship with your wife in the future.
Yeah, well, who cares about my future wife? There's games to play.
Yeah, brother. The fuck? What did I do? Oh, okay.
What did I?
I accidentally put what was it? Subtitles on.
we will be
my
playing a game mode called Ultimate Antistasy. That's definitely how you pronounce it. Don't fact check that, please. A Greek word.
Okay, fun fact. Somehow we have subtitles. I think that's just for every video. I don't know.
You know, subtitles because YouTube AI generates them, bro.
Oh, motherfucker.
That roughly translates into English as always boss up. Your mission is to capture this island by capturing territory, which is basically just playing capture the flag 200 times in a row, so you can flex your opponents into submission with all your cash, guns, and manpower. You play as the bad guys, who might be the good guys, against the good guys, who might be the bad guys, and the Russians, and a private military contractor that definitely isn't Blackwater. Who said anything about Blackwater? Defining who you're playing as is a little fuzzy because some might call you freedom fighters, others insurgents, or rebels, or guerrillas, or liberators. It's a long list.
Sorry, Edgecombe, we are not drunk driving and running over the insurgents. We are the insurgents.
Simplifying it a bit here, you play as the Greeks, and you gotta liberate the Greeks from the Greeks before the Russians eat your lunch or the American private equity firm steals your thunder like Blackwater. God, why did I say Blackwater again? Yeah, I still don't get it. What are you saying to me? The map is blue, and you need to make it green before it turns red, you fucking moron. It's a bit ironic that we're the color green, because we've got absolutely none of it. You're broke! You're fucking pissed!
Duh, you didn't have to do me dirt. You know what that's it? I'm pissing all over my monitor. Shonk?
I'm pissing over the moon! Shout out!
Nice piss. God damn, there's piss all over my setup. Well, at least there's only one reasonable thing to do.
Why did you do that?
Let me lick it now. It tastes like...
Oh. Tastes like water, but dehydrated, and also... No.
Oh.
Your team is a ragtag group of balaclava
No.
driving 40-year-old Toyotas.
Shut the fuck up.
Damn. Bro, he said shut the fuck up to the Kate interviewer.
I said the fuck. I say, if you do the headphones thing right now, there's gonna be a problem tomorrow. You're gonna get knocked out. I'm gonna fight you tomorrow. Fuck you.
Firing century-old weapons, and every single one of you looks like you work at a fucking golf course.
I'm running the most bum-ass shit possible.
Yo, what the fuck is that fit secret? Never wear that shit again.
You flying me out for $100, fam?
Yes. Absolutely, yes. I would do it for a hamburger, bro.
I would like to... Sigrid, if you wear that shit again,
She's a
you look at
VTuber.
a fucking Circuit City, I'm gonna get so mad. Like, what is this, dude? Why do you have the man? You got the manliest forearms I've ever seen in my life.
Damn.
I'm laughing at that. Oh
You
my
got
God.
those. You got those gorilla forearms. What the fuck?
As much as it
I don't
sucks
think
being
that's.
poor, the silver
I don't think that's a woman.
lining to your Little Caesars lifestyle is that the only place to go
I
from
don't
here
think that's a VTuber game.
Just like real life, the whole point of this game is never go up. You're broke as hell and you want to be a registered flex offender. You've got a bolt action from World War I and you want, I don't know, an F-35. You've got no territory and you want all of the territory and maybe some natural resources for dessert. You might even want those Microsoft goggles that let you see enemy heat signatures in the dark so you can delete them like a row in Microsoft Excel.
Got so tired of firing that you just did that. Imagine fighting somebody without infrared.
The greatest part of this anti-Stasi crusade is that much like a Christopher Nolan film, the tension is building all the time. The more territory you capture, the more your war level climbs, and you go from fighting dipshit grunts to special forces with close air support.
Two more helicopters, same direction.
Holy shit, what was that? Right.
The more hostile you are to an enemy faction, the more their aggression level increases, which means they'll retaliate harder and with more force.
What the fuck?
And the more the game
No,
goes
Michael, don't leave me in this battleground. They're stripping my clothes off. They're doing weird shit, Michael. I'm Donald
Thank God.
Trump. They're putting stuff inside of me. Ah.
That's not how you do a Donald Trump voice. This is how you become the worst president of America.
All right, that's it. Hi, I'm Tails. Hey, Donald Trump.
Tails, you gotta shut the fuck up, bro. I need to watch this video, Tails.
Okay, Tails, calm down. Okay, calm down. Okay, calm down, Sonic and Donald Trump. I'll give you two options. You take the red pill or the blue pill. If you take the blue pill, I suck your toes.
Tails, shut up, bro. I'm trying to play with the game. Donald Trump. Knuckles and I can't keep a straight face, bro. Dying, bro.
Okay, you take the blue pill, I'll suck your toes. Clean dry. Or you take the red pill, I suck your...
on, the more the American private military.
Just kidding. I will eat you. I will eat you.
Tails.
Do you hear me right
Tails,
now?
I'm trying to lock in over here.
Matthew.
I'm about to get a nuke in college. I'm about to get a nuke, but can you shut up, Tails?
Matthew. You're not safe. Tomorrow, you're not safe.
Tomorrow is a day where I just go to your house and we start fighting, bro.
Hold up. Oh my God, Matthew. Hold up.
Oh, you
A good monologue
No.
to roast my friend. To make him know how worthless he is.
Man, shut your bit.
Are you sure, Matthew? Okay, here's what I gave you. Bro, you got the
Are you sounding like a pedophile right now? I need you to stop.
Internet. I send NPCs.
I need you to stop. I need you to stop.
I seen NPCs with more awareness than you. Your KD ratio is so negative. It owns the game money. It almost was a sport. You still lose. You call yourself a gamer, but the only boss you've beaten is the low battery warning. Even the tutorial skips you out of pity. And food reviews? My dude, your taste buds have a range of a unplugged you'd call tap water spicy if it had ice in it.
I like how you're telling me about gaming when I'm clearly better at every single video game, including Fortnite.
Are you sure? but you're my friend.
I've beaten you in more 1v1s.
I'll keep you around. I'll keep you around since you're my friend. Someone gotta hold the team back for balance, you know? Yeah. But like seriously, what is wrong? You fought a Chick-fil-A sandwich. Was spicy.
That's someone's Jew, by the way.
Rolling down the fucking ground. Fucking classic. You said to me that you were gasping for air over a Chick-fil-A sandwich. It's not that spicy, bro. It's not that fucking spicy, dog. What next? If I give you a fucking hot Cheeto, you're gonna die? Huh? Dumbass piece of shit.
Spicy. They get. If they give a hot Cheeto to a child, I think they would. Unless they're Mexican, of course.
When I was 5 years old, I was eating a whole bag of hot Cheetos like it was nothing. Shut the fuck up.
Bro, can you shut up? I'm better at 98% of games that we play.
Are you better at Doom?
Doom. First of all, I'll never play Doom. Second, probably.
Shut your bitch ass up. No, you're not. You're not. You're not, bro. Don't make me. Bro, I'm gonna eat this baby. I'm gonna eat a baby, bro. No joke. I'm gonna eat a baby. Nah, I'm kidding. It's a joke.
And who's the one? Who's the one who, again, who wasn't talking to you on mukbang and you're gonna eat living people? Yeah, bro.
Shut the fuck up. Anyways.
You stuttered during your insults, so they don't matter. They deflected like Kung Fu Panda.
Dog, nah, I didn't. Anyway, let's continue.
Contractors want to show you how Dick Cheney spent your health care.
Rewind!
Wait, what?
I'm that. Rewind!
Huh? Are you okay, bro? Every time you went, rewind! That editor! Rewind! That editor! Sorry.
Uno. I died.
Matthew, what were you gonna say? God damn. I just want to fucking play the video. You know what?
That's an ion drone strike. We need to get in the bunker now.
I'm reviving pasta. It'll be no big deal.
Damn.
En Albion no importa
Mother
dónde vayas o lo que hagas, tu montura te acompañará en el viaje. Quizá.
Starting from scratch here, I cannot tell you how steep the learning curve is when a campaign of Arma begins. You're so broke, you're so confused, you're so bored, and everybody's frustrated with dipshit teammates that are moving too slowly.
Hey, Watchtower, there is something to do here up here whenever you feel like it, moving in, you know?
We are Recon Inc.
Yeah, can you recon these fucking nuts to get down here?
I didn't think it was possible, but Arma finds a way to make you feel both bored and overwhelmed at the same time with all the shit you have to learn. Oh, what's that?
How?
You thought you could speak to the players around you? Nah, we gotta teach you how to talk, little bro. Did you forget to buy a radio? How did you think you were gonna communicate without a radio?
All units be advised, my chicken nuggets are done. I'll be right back.
No, dumbass. That's a short-range radio. You need a long-range radio that makes all your squad mates think you have mental illness.
Okay, because I was gonna get out and shoot that.
It's funny that some people have long-range radios and some people have short-range radios, so Sigrid just sounds like she's psychotic and talking to the voices in her head when really it's just a radio that we don't have.
You know what? Forget the radios. You're on the wrong frequency anyways. Why don't you just try talking? Wait, did you not know that there are 3 modes of talking, from whispering to talking to yelling, depending on your proximity to other players? Do you seriously not know the keybind to switch your speaking volume?
It stormed the beaches up in the northeast.
No! No! No!
Why are you screaming no, dog?
No! No! It could be so much easier if you just transmit it on the radio.
Why the fuck are you walking away?
No! You're still not transmitting on the radio.
I need a fucking radio! No!
I don't need a fucking ring. Oh no. Oh, damn.
I'll stop with the patronizing tone so I can tell you some terrible news. All of what you've just heard have different volumes. As in, if you want your short-range radio to be quieter, you have to take out your short-range radio and then press the buttons on it to lower the volume manually. Same goes for long-range radio. So altogether, you're getting blasted with short-range, long-range, whispering, talking, and yelling at 5 different volumes. Just wait until you get into a firefight and hear bullets whizzing past your head at yet another completely different volume.
Goobly, why do I feel like we're taking fire from a position like southwest?
I like to think that a firefight in Arma is more likely to give you hearing damage than a firefight in real life. You've got 6 things entering your ears at 6 different volumes, and your 2 choices are either complete confusion because you can't hear anything, or hearing loss because you can hear way too much.
Are you sure the boat we're looking at is friendly? Because these guys are moving like bots, and they just all got out. Yeah, that's because it's me! I'm gonna skin all of you alive, I swear to God. Well, if you would've answered the first question! I swear to God, you have a unstable memory that just clears every 30 seconds. I did tell you, I did.
Your memory is
Kiss me on the lips right now, mandatory.
I think it's cool that you had to pop 12 super expensive smoke grenades just to avoid friendly fire.
Now that you're deaf, let's move on to blindness, because you shot an infrared flare instead of a regular flare and put on your night vision instead of your thermals.
Okay. Damn, it's just bright.
Yeah, it's
Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit.
Rest in peace, my viewers who actually look at my screen when I turn on night vision.
Contrary to popular belief, you actually don't need eyes to play Arma because you can't see anything anyways. Your average encounter with enemy forces is basically a looping sound of bullet impacts being blasted into your ears while you look at a nature landscape and see absolutely no sign of enemy forces. And then you realize, once the encounter is over, that the reason you couldn't see where the enemy was shooting from is that the bullets were being fired by your teammates, and the whole thing was friendly fire.
They're deploying their secret weapon, we're so fucked!
No, I'm definitely getting shot at from, like, west. Is one of you firing at me? Yo, are there guys direct west, or is that you?
Hey, Badger.
One of you is firing at me, I think.
I think I shot you, Badger.
I told you, bro. Bird is a menace.
I was like, how is that possible? You're all to our west.
So again, now that you're both blind and deaf, like me, let's start turning the island from blue to green before it turns red. I'd love to show you my plan for doing that on my map, but my homies have already turned it into a fucking color.
Among Us, Among Us, Among Us, Among Us, pissing all over the United States. He pulled down his pants all of a sudden, and little Timmy was scarred for life. He saw a dude.
All right, who drew the Among Us pissing on the fuel station?
Who do you think?
Oh, it was a fuel station.
I know that it goes hard because you wrote the word hard to the right of it. What is warfare actually like? Just takes a look at this.
The 4 most important words in Arma are coincidentally all M words, with map, men, money, and Microsoft. I'll start with the boring one first because that last one is actually kind of horrifying. When you see the word map, I want you to think of the word zones. The word zones might give some of you PTSD, but learning about these things in Arma 3 was the first time I found myself saying, whoa, that's like really neat. Because on the surface, zones are just plots of land under enemy control. Kill the bad guys in the zone, capture the flag, and move on to the next. Who fucking cares? But then you learn that there are several different types of zones that each reward you in unique ways once you capture them. You want more cash flow? Capture resources. You want a multiplier on your cash flow? Capture factories. You want to stop the bad guys from jamming your radio channels? Capture radio towers to get your walkie-talkies going again. You want to flex in the Russians by dangling a brand new vehicle from a brand new vehicle? Capture a seaport and suddenly each of those items is on sale.
Oh my God, I'm getting hit so much.
You're all fucked. Oh no.
The other icons on the map that cannot be captured by military means are towns, which can only be controlled by making the civilian population like you more than they like them. All you have to do to make this happen is capture the surrounding military zones and minimize
That's crazy, bro.
civilian casualties during these operations. You know, gun running someone's entire family because you mistook a shovel for an RPG is not a great way to win the hearts and minds of the locals. Either is launching an armored vehicle through the parking lot of the town's largest employer like a bowling ball, but sometimes Arma physics don't care what you think.
Oh! That's not supposed to do that.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Alright,
Controlling towns comes with two big perks that happen to be the two worst things ever created by society: taxes and HR. Of course, when you're the one collecting the taxes, it's more like free money. And when you're the one commanding the human resources, it's more like absolute power. You know, maybe I don't hate taxes, I think I just hate paying taxes. And maybe I don't hate human resources, I think I just hate being the human resource. But with great power comes great responsibility, Spider-Man, and now I gotta tell you why zones are basically the coolest fucking thing ever. The zone system in Arma is amazing because it has the complexity of interdimensional underwater chess, like you're eating breakfast with Denzel Washington in Training Day. For each zone, you gotta decide whether to fight, when to fight, and what to do immediately afterwards, or you'll find yourself in a very early grave. Sure, you can capture that resource point, but doing so will jack up your war level, which jacks up every enemy in the map, from a dipshit with an M4 to Chris Kyle with close air support. So maybe you want to rush the zone, take the flag, grab the loot, then evacuate to intentionally let the enemy retake it. That way you got the new gear you wanted without an escalation in enemy forces.
Damn, you guys got the fucking ooh ballistic mask in here. Who the hell found this?
Let's say you want to take an out.
Hey, I'm looking at you, Dimmy. I meant Dylan. I'm looking at you, fucking Dylan. How the hell did you get it? Seriously, I want one.
But it's connected to radio towers for rapid communication, which means the second you attack it, the enemy is going to send a terrifying quick reaction force, or QRF, to crater you into the earth. So instead, you take the two radio tower zones connected to the outpost to sever communications first, then you assault it with all you've got, so the enemy counterattack is either too little or too late because you already fortified the place with defensive positions.
That's bullshit.
Holy!
I would hate
Jeez, my God, the dudes that fell out of that. Holy shit, that was a crack shot.
Let's say you want to deny the enemy income, but you don't quite have the fire or manpower to fight them toe-to-toe. Blow up their factories and put a big dent in their cash flow without having to load up your guys in a helicopter and put them in harm's way.
Me when I absolutely...
Okay, little Timmy, what do you do for fun?
Positively have to hit the shot.
The creative control you're given in this game is so beautiful and so complex that it made me understand why some people hate Arma 3 while others think it's the greatest game ever to grace mankind. The map is a giant chessboard where you're the one moving the pieces and pulling the trigger. You know that meme of the two guys on the bus saying the same sentence, but one is depressed and one is euphoric? God, I have so many decisions to make. God! I have so many decisions to make. That's Arma 3 in a nutshell. If you want to storm the island like a psychopath and crater every zone with cluster bombs while ignoring civilian casualties and funding your campaign by selling stolen weapons in the black market, you can do that.
Cluster bombs are actually good.
Here's the 10 billion soda cans you ordered at high speed. Hold on, they're running for their lives.
But behavior like that will make the local towns hate you, which means you can't recruit more manpower, which means you can't deploy friendly NPCs to hold your zones, and the enemy will rapidly retake your unguarded bases if you aren't constantly assaulting new ones. So your attacks have to be unrelenting if you hope to succeed, which is no guarantee. Maybe you should be a little less Department of War and a little more Department of Defense if you want to take the island.
Military. So just throw them at fucking war.
Fucking liberal piece of shit.
Damn.
Imagine being able to build anything.
I don't
just by
care.
thinking about it.
I do
Meet
not
Base
care
44,
about thinking.
a complete AI creation
shut
platform
Up. Dog, shut
made
up.
for anyone.
Shut up.
On the other hand, you can employ a defensive strategy of holding every zone you take, which I'd consider to have a much higher success rate in conquering the island, but it's going to be slower because you got to be really careful about civilian casualties if you hope to grow your manpower. And it'll be more expensive because you got to actually stay and defend against counterattacks, which is costly in both men and money because wire-guided missiles ain't free, playa.
Never mind, I just blew it up.
Nice. A strat like this would definitely be harder in the beginning, but scale incredibly well into the late game as you got your cash flow and manpower to snowball. But the beauty is that it's all up to you. All of these mechanics and systems in Arma 3 are so deep with so many decisions for you to make that'll shape your experience one way or the other, it would take me years to cover it all. Every session of the game I played felt completely different depending on what we were doing, why we were doing it, and what happened afterwards. Just when you think you got everything figured out and you can coast your way to a boring victory, the game will pound you over the head with JDAMs and teach you just how far shrapnel can travel. Can I?
Are you sure? Those don't even look like bombs.
I'm pretty sure we're being bombed. Oh!
How did you get hit?
I got hit by shrapnel or something that missed.
Well, I'm gonna shove a cupcake in my mouth, so.
Oh god, oh help me. Stop eating cupcakes, you fat fuck.
Is this him?
You can keep eating your goddamn cupcake. What did I just say? God. I'm so mealy mouthed lately. I think I got like a stroke. I think I got drain damage.
Yo, I think that's a paratrooper, by the way. I'm gonna absolutely light his ass up. Give me 1 second.
That's the ejecting pilot.
Coming down the road. Badger, let him have it.
He's right in
Okay,
the road. He's
okay,
right,
I'm
please.
pulling it out. I'm pulling it out.
Please,
Hold on.
Please, twin, wire him a missile. Oh, you went under the...
Okay, let me reload. Hold on.
There we go.
That's
so
just imagining,
good.
imagining
Amazing.
going
Okay,
to
we're
the
gonna save our
person you
Calvin.
hate
They shot
and
me in
just
the
shoot
foot.
them
It hurt.
like that's impossible.
Now that you've captured enough zones to bust down your wrist, economically speaking, let's get into the 3 other M's in Arma, which are money, men, and Microsoft. Again, the scariest of those 3 is actually the last one, but we'll get to that later. Men, or manpower, or HR if we're getting technical, are super easy to learn. You pretty much just plop them in any base you want defended or alongside your assaults for extra firepower. Money is where things get a little more complicated, because there's so much shit for you to spend it on that it's almost unbelievable. Backpacks are the most important gear in the game because the more backpack you have, the more 40mm grenades you can carry.
I gotta reload my grenade launcher. Oh my god, I direct impacted him.
I love stuffing these things in my Bergen like marshmallows in my mouth during a game of Chubby Bunny until I have stress fractures in my legs and my knees refuse to bend.
I'm not gonna lie, I carry around so many 40 mils now, it's actually kind of stupid. I think I have like 25 40 mils on me.
Buddy, you're gonna fall backwards onto your back and explode like a nuke. It is gonna be bad. You're gonna
That thing's permanent.
just die.
Permanently in my fucking line of sight.
We don't need to do that.
You might think dozens of 40 mils would max out the capacity of my backpack, but let me tell you, this isn't even my final form. I'm gonna be saying that again.
Alright, there's still a lot of time, and clearly we have wasted a lot of time, but we won't be able to finish this video. But hey, guys, this was a great video. I love the Russian batter is funny as shit, man. Like, no joke. Thank you, my little munchkins, for watching the video, and if you want to see more content like this, like and subscribe. Or else I will be in your house and I will be eating Doritos and you will not get any Doritos. Anyways, bye!